I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. We just finished up this 1972 Kawai. It's a 5'10", and it turned out gorgeous. It's a KG2C, and we fully refinished it and fully refurbished the guts. So cosmetically, let's get some good shots of this piano. Really, really pretty. It's not absolute perfection, but it's pretty close. A+ might be overstating it, but A for sure. Really, really beautiful piano. And I really like this satin finish. These lines in it, those are intentional. Those are called striations. In the refinishing community. So cosmetically, this piano is beautiful, and it has a nice big rich tone too. I'll play it for you in just a second. So the guts, really every piano that's older than 20 or 25 years needs a lot of work. They need to be totally refurbished at least. If they're much older than that, like by I don't know, 50 years older than that, they start to need more rebuilding rather than refurbishing. But this piano was actually in pretty decent condition. It just kind of needed your basic reshaping hammers and repinning and regulation, alignment, lubrication, some voicing, the cleaning, of course, those kinds of things that are pretty standard to basically every piano when they get to a certain age, 20, like I said, 20, 25 years, something like that. Okay, so let's look at the inside. Like I said, everything is very, very clean, cool blue felt. On the inside, again, kind of like the outside, not an A+, but easily an A. It's uncommon that when I go to a person's house to tune their piano, the piano in their living room, that it's in this good condition. Even pianos that are much newer than this, it's rare that they're in this good condition. And get a shot of the hammers. The hammers are totally refinished, or reshaped rather. So they're back to the proper rounded shape, and then fully regulated. So there's about a dozen or so specs that give a piano the right touch and consistency in across the action, and that's a process referred to as regulation. So that's all been done. So everything that we've done here is a process. If we were to charge somebody like a retail to do all of this work, it would be many thousands of dollars. This is a very, very thorough process between refinishing and cleaning everything, refurbishing and regulating everything. It's a big project that takes a long time, and we do this regularly for people. But the hope here with these pianos that we're selling is that it's going to be overall just a much better value. So as an example, this piano, if it were brand new, the 5'10" Kawai is listed about $40,000, which Kawai is a great brand. I've been very familiar with Kawai since the beginning of my career in the 90s, and in the early 2000s when I did all the pianos for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in East Provo. They bought exclusively, at least for a time, exclusively Kawai, and for good reason. It's a very respectable piano. They build really good instruments, and so I became intimately familiar with and actually my first job as a technician for a dealership was for a local Kawai dealer. So that's actually even before, that predates the time that I spent doing all of those church pianos. And so I became intimately familiar with Kawai, and that's really where I gained my respect for these instruments, and my respect really hasn't waned. I've since then worked on many more Kawai pianos and taken classes from guys like Don Menino, who's a one of the head technicians at Kawai, and they know what they're doing. They're the real deal. Okay, so okay, back to what I was saying. This piano lists brand new at $40,000, and we have it at what, about a quarter of that almost. And again, like I was saying earlier in this video, is it brand new? No, it's not. But we have it really, really close. I mean, the goal is to get it as close to brand new as we possibly can, and we can get almost there. I mean, to say, 98% of what it would be if it were brand new, I think that's not unreasonable, both cosmetically and functionally, and how it will endure. And so where we're, what, like 25% the price for 98% the return, I'd say that's a pretty darn good value. Okay, let's listen to it. Really easy piano to play and super rich in tone. I think any discriminating pianist would be happy with this piano. And again, as far as endurance, this piano's got many years of like decades of great use left. Thanks for watching.